Hey there, welcome to our chapter spotlight for this week. This week we're in 2 Chronicles chapter 33, and we're reading about King Manasseh. And he was only 12 years old when he began his reign, and he reigned for 55 years in Jerusalem. And verse 2 tells us that he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. He rebuilt the high places that his father Hezekiah had torn down. And by the way, Hezekiah was a godly king, and this guy was not following in his father's footsteps. He erected altars to false gods. He even sacrificed his sons to the false gods. He put altars and a carved image in the very place that was dedicated to serve the one true living God. He used witchcraft, enchantments, wizards. He did much evil in the sight of the Lord, and it provoked the Lord to anger. Verse 9 tells us that he led Judah and the people of Jerusalem to do more evil than the nations whom the Lord had destroyed before for doing evil. Verse 10 tells us that the Lord spoke to Manasseh and to his people, but they would not listen. So in verse 11, we read that the Lord brought upon the captains of the army of Assyria to capture Manasseh. They put him in chains, bound him up with thorns and fetters, and carried him off to Babylon. And then we read something amazing and wonderful that happens in verses 12 and 13. And when he was in affliction, he besought the Lord his God. And he humbled himself greatly before the God of his fathers. And he prayed unto him, and he entreated of him, and heard his supplication, and brought him again to Jerusalem into his kingdom. Then Manasseh knew the Lord he was God. So after this, he took away the strange gods out of the land. He took the idol out of the house of the Lord. He removed the altars that he had built in the house of the Lord. And verse 16 says, not only did he remove them, but he actually cast them completely out of the city. He repaired the altar of the Lord. He sacrificed peace offerings and thank offerings to the Lord. And he commanded Judah to serve the Lord God of Israel. And I just love this story. It's so amazing because here we see such a vile, wicked king who had all of these idols erected and places of worship for these false gods, and even sacrificed his own sons to these false gods. And he turned his heart to the Lord, and he began to serve the Lord. And it just gives me great hope, because I don't know about you, but I have a lot of people in my life that I love dearly who do not know the Lord. They even have confessed that they don't even believe in God, some of them, and it just breaks my heart. And I want to see them know God and to know the loving God that we know. And so again, this chapter gives me great hope, because I see this king who God moved, and the king turned his heart toward God. And so we know that God wants everyone to turn his heart toward him. So let's not give up. Let's keep praying. Let's keep bringing these people's names up to God through prayer. And hopefully we'll see those that we love, all those that we love, turn their hearts toward God. God bless, and until next time,